Natalie, I just finished a shift at Amazon and I would love my community to help keep me up until I take my daughter to school. Dang, bro, I don't have the right background. Oh, I'm bugging. Let me see if I can send it to me. I don't know how am I gonna do it? What up, y'all? So what I'm trying to do is send the background I typically use. So give me a few minutes, y'all. I'm going live from the other phone because this phone ain't gonna make it as far as like battery percentage. You feel me? How is y'all's Wednesday? Today don't even seem like Wednesday to me, y'all. I was like, dang, today Wednesday? It is. So it be so. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if I get this text message so I can change my background. That's why it looked like how it looked. Did it come through? Hold on, y'all. 1 second. My bad. All right, we back. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Shit, I still can't get right. It's me. Today I said, F it, I'm not getting protein. Boom, that's what I'm talking about. Today I said, I'm not getting no protein, y'all. Y'all know if y'all were here yesterday's morning, let me recap. Since my life has became together, you feel me? Yesterday I said, let me try protein because it keeps you up. You feel me? And I'm a caffeine junkie. But I don't know if it, like, allowed my mobility skills to be heightened, whatever that mean. So I said, "Today, I'm going to drink coffee again." But y'all welcome in. How y'all doing? What possibly could I talk about? Because I talked so much yesterday, y'all. I feel like I got a disability, a disorder to where if I'm talking a lot when I go live, I don't really have too much to talk about, right? That seems normal. But yesterday, I did a video. If you're new or if you're gonna be new or if you're gonna come back, pull up on the video. Imma tell you more details about it. But I did a video yesterday, I did a live for the exclusives, and I did a short while working night shift, y'all. That's an achievement. That's I don't know how I be doing it some days. But, the video I talked about yesterday was about I can't think of the title. Yeah, ADHD. I be putting so much content out. I think it's acceptable for me not to know the title and what I talked about off the pop of my head, right? Like I just said, I did a live, I did a video, I did exclusive. I did actually, I did a live, I did an exclusive live, I did a video and a short all in 1 day time. So I think it's normal for me not to know off the top of my head what I talked about, right? Sierra, how you doing, Sierra? So yesterday we talked about when I say we, we're talking about me. I did a video on the internet has lost its mind, especially towards women. I ain't gonna go into too much details what the video is about because you feel me? I need y'all to pull up on it. You feel me? But I'm just hitting on y'all. Like, I think that everybody makes weird behavior towards women online acceptable. Um, I'm sure it's about to happen maybe the minute I finish this sentence. But it's so many men that pull into my live streams and blankly disrespect women. Y'all already know what women go through. I don't know if y'all know as a man, but women know what women go through. You feel me? I think women are highly sexualized. Um, SA, our monthly thing. When we get older, we go through menopause. Like women just go through so much internally, bruh. And I'm not going to allow a thing that I cannot control, you feel me, to take me out of context online. Like I talked about, how I had a guy pull up to my live, because we have call ins where I reconnect with my community, and I had a man um just start sending me pictures of not himself, but his face, his house, his location. And I just felt like, bruh, it's disrespectful. Like, especially when I talk about all the time me being married. So like I'm done. I'm telling you, nobody else is sliding through y'all as far as on the disrespect train. So pull up to the live, y'all. Like I said, I mean, shit. Pull up to the video, y'all. Like I said, it's called The Internet Has Lost Its Mind, especially towards women. So if that tickles your fancy, morning Nat and chat if you don't go to sleep. I gotta stay up. I don't think y'all get it, Jay Bizzle. I don't think y'all get it. I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about. You got a cute puppy dog face. I wish Nipples Malone, I wish I could see your face. You know, if I don't know what your face look like, it's easy to take shots, baby, with not posting your face. You must got something going on with your face, I would think. So shout out to you for not having a display picture. Good morning, ho. Not you going live 10 hours. Shout out to Sarah for going live for 10 hours. She's an AI. I've been live for 10 hours. All right, yeah. Not taking shots. All right, y'all. Whatever. Whatever. You taking shots. But we got 19 people in the building. Y'all make sure y'all smash button for me. Subscribe if you've gotten some kind of substance of what I said. But JB, I say that because Thurman, how you doing, fam? Thank you for pulling up. Man, shots. So drink coffee. Talk to him. I went to work last night. I was like a few minutes late because, like I just stated, I did a video. I did a live. I did a live for exclusive. I did a short. I got busy yesterday, but I went to work like 30 minutes late. And when I went in, my boss was like, "Why are you late?" And I'm thinking, "Bruh, I got my own time. You know, Amazon gives you time. You feel me? Amazon, I can use my time how I wanna. It's my time and I use it how I wanna use it." But I think, like, when you deal with people like this lady's, like, in her 30s, she don't have a man, she don't have kids, she don't have responsibilities. I would love to, be one of the individuals who gets 8 hours of sleep every single night. I'm not equipped to do that because, once again, when I get off work, I gotta come home to run my daughter to school. So, like, I think a lot of people, not speaking on you, JB, just people in general, like, they comment on things, but they have no idea. You feel what I'm saying? And like, even when they tell me to go to the station, I went to the station and this guy was like, "Oh my God, you're late." Like, bro, people can be late. Like, you never woke up. Maybe it's me because I have a lot of things on my plate. There's days I'll be like, "Yep, I'm gonna be late," and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. You feel me? Because I gotta come home and run my daughter to school after doing a 10-hour shift. You feel me? I wish I can go to bed. I wish I can get 8 hours. I wish I could be a millionaire. I wish I can win the lottery. So, wishful thinking, you feel what I'm saying? Good morning, everyone. Here's my face. What's good? Can't really see you though, boo, but thank you for displaying your face. Good, good, good. Bye vibrations. What's that mean, OG? Let me know. Natalie, can you go to work for me this morning? I wish. Do I get to keep the paycheck? If I get to keep the paycheck, I got you. Let me know. Bish, I'm Natalie. I can be late, ho. That's what I said. She said, Natalie, why are you late? I said, because I can. Bruh, what's gotten into you that you feel like you can ask me? Now, if it was one of those jobs where you got to give an excuse, or if I was at school and I had to give you a doctor's note, by all means ask me. But like, you ain't gonna ask me, you're allowed to have time. Why are you late? Because I think I said, because I think I said, What did I tell this lady? I told her I effing can. I effing can be late. Y'all feel what I'm saying? 10 hours, girl. Sierra. Yeah, I hate when people ask why I'm up at 4 AM. Like, I hate when people say that. I told you. I hate when people ask me, why are you going so hard on YouTube? Why aren't you? Aren't you in content creating? Why aren't you going hard? I want to know that too. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciate the hearts. JB Love Dell comments. I'm working for an engineering firm, by the way. LOL. Hope. Engineering. Nah, bruh. That's not me. I still take the paycheck though. You feel me? I'll still put on a mask that looks like you and go in and act like I'm like you. I'll put that name tag on like, yep, I'm here for Calf. You feel me? Earth is the closest some people will come to hell. And others, earth is closest to hell. The L, I really appreciate that. TA in the building. T in the building. Hands to the ceiling. Appreciate you pulling up, T. Sarah, the hatred be real. Some people be haters and don't even realize they're hating, bruh. I told somebody, I told one, it's one of your best friends. I told him that. He ain't been back since. One day I was on here. Why you go so hard? I went to sleep. You were live. I woke up. You were live. Why, bro? I don't owe you no explanations. You ain't my daddy. You somebody else's daddy. You ain't Natalie's daddy. I don't gotta explain anything to you. If I do, it's from the the goodness of my heart. I don't owe you no explanation. Okay, go hard, ho. Go hard. If I don't go hard, who gonna go hard for me? I'm always gonna go hard. 'Cause ain't nobody gonna go hard for me. I think it threatens people's insecurities. Greeting from Germany. Guten Tag, how you doing? Andy, I took German for like 4 years. Guten Tag. Andy, regular, how you doing? God bless. Hey, you ain't never lied, bro. I be trying to keep it real in the hood. I could just keep it real and it can resonate with some people, but if it don't resonate, who it don't resonate to, it's gonna trigger them. You feel what I'm saying? The work hours are flexible, though. I get to work at 10 AM instead of 9. I can 10 AM to what time you get off, though, Cal? Let me know what time you get off. I might be able to, work for you today. Ooh, we love this that slang, "Keep on pushing." Boy, I can only be me, y'all. Sierra Howe. Her name's Sierra. Y'all don't remember, Sierra? Y'all know who Sierra is? Hard in the paint, like, walk I always go hard, and especially for me, and I think that's what determines your success in life, and let's just use it for YouTube. I think a lot of people are not driven, and those who are not driven are won't see success. So, I think unintentionally, because I keep hearing it, like, I keep hearing, "Natalie, you motivate me on my YouTube journey," right? Listen, y'all, listen. I know I know that people can't focus more than 3 seconds, but listen, I got a message. I got a message for y'all. So, I think me being driven and I run laps around people, right? Right? Um, I run laps around people. Meaning, like I said, yesterday alone, I went live twice. One for the regular members, one for the exclusives. I posted a full video yesterday, y'all, and I did a short. I filmed all of this in one day while working night shift. I think people see that as a threat because they can't do that. You know what I'm saying? If you see somebody always posting, you're always getting their notification, and then you somewhat call yourself a content creator, it threatens you that your notifications keep you feel what I'm saying? That threatens somebody's insecurities because they feel subconsciously that they have to compete with you. You feel me? And that's anything in life. I used to like have a job where, I was a manager, but they sent me to different locations. They promised me my own store. But when I went to that store manager was threatened by me because I can run a shift with my eyes closed. You feel me? So she was going around telling the crew people, like, oh, Natalie's here to steal my job. So if anytime y'all threaten people, they could be threatened by anything, bruh. Threatened by anything. They can be intimidated by you only because you do your job better than them. I've dealt with that my whole entire life. And that's why I say I'm a natural leader. You feel me? I mean, I'm not just leading because I run circles. I'm leading because, like I tell you, I unintentionally and intentionally motivate people to do their best. So that makes somebody feel threatened. You feel me? I go hard in the paint. Good day, Andy. Thank you for the heart, Sierra. All right, yeah, I get off late. Nah, I ain't trying to do it. Calf. I'm not trying to get off late. If I had a choice, right now I don't have a choice. You feel me? I'm stuck on night shift. If I had a choice, I would love to work like 7 to 3 cuz I want to like get my shift over and enjoy my day. I hate like I have to drag the day like, "Oh, I got to go to work." I feel like if you get it over with first thing in the morning, that's my preference, right? And then y'all know I'm on night shift, but I feel like I have a morning shift personality. You feel what I'm saying, y'all? What time is it where you at? I'm in Texas and it's 6:20 in the morning and you're full of energy already. How? I work night shift. I ain't gonna let night shift take my full throttle. I do have coffee, but I'm naturally energetic, y'all. You feel me? High frequency energy. I'm gonna give you some QP. Good membership live. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you pulling up to that members only yesterday. Shaking my head. Oh, well, that's on them. Do the work or go home. Your channel, your life. Like, that's the thing. I know if I say this little snippet, you're going to realize who it is. But let me say this, you're going to realize who it is, hopefully. Or if you don't, it is what it is. But they make it seem like they're not trying to be a content creator. They'll say, oh, I'm on here just to connect with my people. But like, I feel like you lying. You feel me? There's nobody on planet Earth that's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm just on YouTube. I'm going live. I'm doing shorts. I'm editing these shorts. I'm putting this time in. I'm investing this time in, and I don't want anything to come from it." I think a lot of people, including me, because I'm still learning content creating, it looks easy until you actually do it. Like, there's so much work that goes into it if you're attempting to be successful, and I think they thought it's easy and I can't get monetized, so Imma lie and say, "I don't care, because that sounds better. You feel me? The world now has turned into the fake people get more appraisal than the real people. We got an old school saying in Harlem for sisters like you. You a soul sister. What's a soul sister, TA? You like the pink? I appreciate you, cook. But epics, but what? I know that's right. But the threats validate you're going something right. Whether you need the validation. Exactly. I mean, I don't need validation. I just posted a short yesterday. Like, I don't need someone to tell me. I mean, I appreciate you telling me you go hard, but like, it clearly shows me when people get intimidated by it. Like I said, I work night shift. I'm already at a disadvantage, right? Let's think. I go in at 9 p.m. I get off at 6:30 in the morning. I'm already at a disadvantage because right now I should be asleep, right? And so I think when people know I work night shift and I got a man and I got kids and I'm a wife, they don't expect me to go as hard as I do. But I always feel like, you feel me? I'm gonna go hard for me because nobody else is gonna go as hard as I am. You feel what I'm saying? But they want to make you feel bad. Every time I turn around, I get a notification or it threatens people's insecurities, y'all. Let's be real. Um, Jay Bizzle, I see you active. You ever talk Spanish? When I talk to my man, um, he speaks Spanish. Not the favorite hater. Top earlier loud. Bro, you just a hater. Why you gotta be hate? Who I wish I had this time, y'all. I keep telling y'all. I get like 4 hours of sleep. I wish I had the time that BCJ has to show up to my live streams effortlessly. To be a hater, I would use that time to go to sleep, y'all. But you're dedicated, bro. You a dedicated troll, ain't you? You're so dedicated. I never seen nothing like it. It's starting to give disability because nobody in their right mind, if you got a right mind, you feel me? You might not know. It's given helmet in high school. You feel me? It's giving like I sat at a table with likewise individuals that all rode a reduced size bus, but nobody in their right mind is going to keep showing up habitually to a live stream where you get kicked out every day and all you do is write negative comments, bruh. It's literally my time, 7:30 a.m. You wake up like this, bruh. How do you wake up and go into live streams? And that's a disability, bruh. Are you disabled? Let me know. I'm curious for real. Cause to me, I don't understand it. You can try to make me understand it before I kick you out because I think we know at this point in time, I'm going to kick you out like I typically do. But like, I want to know what motivates you. You feel me? I'm motivated by money. Typically, if I know I'm getting some kind of money, I'm motivated, bruh. Natalie, do his job. Nah, man, I don't like it. I got 500 for you. Okay, now I like it. You feel me? Now I'm interested to do it. Well, what's making you interested to pulling up 7:30 in the morning? Like, that's a job, bruh. That's a job. What makes you clock in, right, to be a troll? Let me see what you got to say. I'm interested. I can't wait, actually. Y'all, I'm sorry on the way down. I might not pay too much attention. I'm gonna read what y'all say and I'm just not gonna give y'all like a 2 paragraph thesis on what you say. Cause I really want to see I'm trying to get that kind of motivation to like slide in a chat 7:30 in the morning, y'all, to say something negative. Like clock in. It shows like single life. You don't got no wife, you don't got no kids, you don't got nothing to expect. Every day you eat the same food, every day you drink the same drink. Bruh, you take the same way to work. Bruh, you don't got nothing in life. You don't got nothing in life to look forward to but me. So I'm glad I can shine some light on you, bruh. Y'all's hosts have no friends, right? You're my friend because you show up. I got 5 kids and the youngest kept me up. So I guess that explains no energy for me. Oh, yeah. Too many kids can definitely do it. You feel me? Cal said, I got you. Some of my colleagues go in there at 7 or 8 and leave early. I just acclimated it. Oh, I feel you. Michael said, good morning. You're absolutely beautiful. Keep me locked in. I'm trying to lock you in, Michael. QP says, I used to work that graveyard shift uploading 18 wheelers at Kohl's, and man, I don't miss it at all. I hate it. I just turned 6 years at Amazon, y'all. Papa Joe says, you's a cutie, huh? I appreciate you. Helmet in high school with the strap. QP to be all the way real. He had BC, he had the strap. He got to keep it locked in, bruh. I never told y'all. Boy, no disrespect. I feel like you need a certain level in life to do this job. So shout out to those who, and honestly, in real life, assist those that need assistance with the disabilities. Because I accidentally in high school, where you sign up for your classes, I accidentally signed up for the class where you assisted taking care of disability kids. And I remember the first day, y'all. Come on now, I'm a senior in high school. And they're like, oh, you're going to have to sit at the table and feed these kids. And I said, oh, there's no way. There's no way. Boy, I withdrew out of that class. I'm not built for that. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm built for a lot of things, but I think that requires a person with a special gift. So if y'all know anybody that assists or helps with that, like shout out to them for real, because I couldn't do it. Y'all, I said, please withdraw me. It's giving short yellow bus. It is the shortest. It's giving the passenger capacity is 6 kids. I'm just trying to understand. Haley, how you doing? Thank you for pulling up. I'm trying to understand like what happened that trolling became acceptable, y'all. My whole life, like being a hater was, frowned upon. Like what changed? What shift in society for people to be like, I'm going to take shots at this content creator and I don't care. I'm really trying to understand. Can y'all help me understand by chiming into the chat? Y'all, we got 18 people in here. Shout out to all 18 beautiful people pulling up. If y'all have not hit the like button, please hit it if you're getting any substance of what I'm saying. If you love live streams like this, I really do appreciate y'all being here. I know it sounds like an AI generated text, but I really do, y'all, because y'all really are helping me out. Like I just stated, I work night shift and I have to take my daughter to school. I get off at 6:30. She has to be at school by 9. Every single time I lay down, I literally cannot wake back up. For real. So engaging with you guys, really, you really helping me out. I appreciate you. Mac, and how you doing? Hey, Haley, how you doing? Thank you for pulling up. Sean, TV, music, and lifestyle said that's why they are a troll. What does that mean? They don't have a life? TA says a soul sister is a sister that's down to earth. Oh, I think I'm spiritually awakened. Okay, I am a soul sister. Ain't no way. T Money in the building? T Money says, good morning, bro. It's been some months and some Sundays. I appreciate you pulling up. Real odds and evens, top of the day. Let me get you right. Real odds. My bad, y'all. Y'all know some days I be just talking. My sis in the building, Rochelle in the building. Hands to the ceiling. Thank you for pulling up. How are you, Doris? I'm good. How are you? Hello. Hollywood, California. Thank you very much. Thank you from Kim Fields. That'd be so like identity theft to me because your name says Jason Bender, but then Kim Fields says hi. Like I just, for whatever reason, it's hard for me to process that, man. But I really appreciate either Jason or Kim pulling up. I don't know who I'm getting at this very moment. You feel me? It's called misery. That's what happened. People are miserable and go, man, it's sad. That's what it's giving. Cause I had a stepmom. Boy, she hated me. And like how y'all see me, I'm the same way. My dad taught me manners. I was always yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. And I remember this showed you how bad she hated me, y'all. I had never done anything wrong to this lady. And I remember one day, this is when I was fat, y'all. I'm still kind of fat, but I was fatter. Let's be real. I was real fat then. I was chunky. Bruh, do you know one day she commented on my video and was like, my photo, and was like, Natalie, why are you so fat here? Are you pregnant? And I'm just like, how Facebook operates, y'all. So all of my friends seen that post of her commenting that. What would make someone just do that, right? So y'all know, if y'all know me, y'all might not know me, but I'm extremely sarcastic to the point where some people don't know if I'm being for real or if I'm being sarcastic, right? So I commented and said, "Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. That is so sweet of a stepmother to come to my social media and say, you can't tell if I'm fat or pregnant." And you know what she said? She said, "Man, I'm sorry. It was just because me and your dad got into an argument. Now I'm an adult. I'm an adult. Y'all, it's 7:39 in the morning. If y'all talking about trans at 7:30 in the morning, if I'm gay at 7:30 in the morning, y'all got some issues, bro. Cause I wake up and think, I want breakfast. What am I gonna eat? Y'all wake up and think, oh, is she trans? Is she gay? That's weird. Y'all, we thinking about two different things. Shout out to Rochelle for getting them together. Jay Bizzle for getting them together. And like I was stating about the story, y'all, my stepmother who said that, I didn't even live with them, y'all. Like, I can kind of understand if I live with you, you and my dad got into an argument while I'm living in the household. I'm a whole adult. I'm a whole adult living in my own place. So if the thing you think about, you think, dang, Natalie don't live here no more. I get into an argument with her dad. Who thinks, man, I'm going to reach out, and that's how people operate, y'all. She felt like she can hurt me, but we all know I'm built different. So you calling me fat, you calling me pregnant, it don't get to me. But at the end of the day, jealousy, stress, that was super flu with no joke. Had my family sick for weeks. Damn, bro, I'm sorry to hear that, QP. I love your positivity. I really appreciate you, man. I've always been like, I don't know, maybe I got a disability. I've always like been kind of like positive and very enthusiastic and very optimistic. I remember my cousin told me when I was like 14, she was like, "Girl, you make everything sound fun." Like, I remember I was like, "Girl, let's go downstairs and do laundry." She was like, "Why does that sound fun when you say it?" Enthusiastic energy. I love your positivity. I think you're beautiful and very well spoken. Ignore the hate. I'm not saying it affects me, y'all. I appreciate you though. 00 Spike. Um, it don't like get to me. Nothing really gets to me to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna quit. I don't know, y'all. I'm built different. TA in the building says, "Your disrespectful clowns have respect for the beautiful sisters." I appreciate you. Official Dawn says, "Good morning, Nat. Good morning. How you doing? How's y'all's Wednesday? Why don't today feel like Wednesday to me, y'all? I mean, I'm not mad, but it don't feel like Wednesday. Like this week seemed like, phew, you feel me? Fast week, y'all. Speedy Gonzalez week. You feel what I'm saying? You are built different. No, I'm not single. I'm sorry. You look for women online though, Jaja. Facts. The real odds. She is not easily offended woman, but she will address, man. I always stand on business. QP. Always stand on business. Like when I was training people, I think I'm just built different. Like when I would train people at the gym, I'd be like, go pick up them 40s and let's do these chest press. They'd be like, oh my God, 40. And I'd be like, stop being a B word. You feel me? Like quit making excuses, man. I do, Mama. Is that okay? Or like you gonna pay me money or something from you finding out? Larry, how you doing? Q pieces, I feel like this week started off slow, especially since my kids were off on Monday. So it actually feels like Tuesday to me. I feel you on that, QP. QP, I think I had the super duper flu. I was down for the count. Stress free, Terrence. Brian, I hate to hear him. You feel better? Y'all, we do got 24 people in the building. Hands to the ceiling. If y'all haven't hit the like button and you like live streams like this, go ahead and hit it. Hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe only if though, for real, for real. Only if y'all gonna come back. If y'all ain't gonna come back, don't even hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna be real because it ain't gonna do no purpose to me. I do really appreciate y'all being here. Like I stated earlier, I have to get my daughter up. I work night shifts, so you guys are actually doing me a favor. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing me a favor by keeping me up. Can you do a shout out on to me on Sky? What's Sky? Moment you like that. I don't know what it's gonna do for you because I'm married, so you can like take it as you will. I smell alpha woman. You're dead. You know, like what's really probably the issue, Ghost, is that it threatens your insecurity. My presence threatens your insecurity. It makes you question your masculinity. And that's really, I don't know if you realize it or not, but that is a insecurity problem. So you probably have insecurity in your body because I've never ran across another woman or another man that made me say, you're extremely masculine. That's you being insecure about your comfort with yourself. And that makes me threaten you. And I'm being real. I know you're going to call me a B word because it's true. But just like I've had people come up to me like, you intimidate me. But realistically, if I'm intimidating you, that's really because you're struggling somewhere inside. For real. I'm being for real. You're going to take it and run with it, but I'm being honest, man. Not that it got hidden. I already knew it's going to get hidden. Rochelle, I know, boy. Y'all, if I'm right, can y'all drop ones in the chat if I'm right? If you don't think I'm right, you can drop zeros. It's fine, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm very comfortable with who I am. Like, I'm just being real. I appreciate y'all, man. He didn't think he was gonna get that. He thought I was gonna be like, "Oh my god, I'm an alpha." Nah, bruh, like you insecure. It's a difference. Like, know it. Call out your insecurities. You gotta do your shadow work, baby. You feel me? My bad, y'all. Now back to the chat. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like this week started off slow. My bad, y'all. He done got me strolling up. Um, Same. I'm about to get the kids up. Have a wonderful, blessed day. You too, QP. I appreciate you pulling up. Good morning and many beautiful blessings to you. I appreciate you pulling up, Stacy. Good morning. How's your Wednesday? When you gonna flip the bucket hat or Scully? Hands to the sit. You know what I say? Y'all always come on, TA, and want all these hat suggestions. Like I hear, like, don't wear New York, wear Boston. I say send it to me. Super chats are open. Send me the money that I can actually wear what you want me to wear. I promise you, I'm going to use the money for whatever you send it for. Cause I'm really an honest person, y'all, for real. We were just talking about this. I'm so honest that it's probably a disability, right? It's a disability because I think people are as honest as I am. And I go around expecting the good out of everybody because I'm good. You feel me? But like if you really want me to send it, I think this bad boy was like 40, Send me 40. I'll pull up in the Scully. They said Kangal. Like what team you want me to wear, baby? Send the funds. I'll get you all the way together the next time I come on live. TA in the building. Hands to the ceiling. But just a simple nozzle spray works. Really? I didn't know that, man. I've never been a nasal spray kind of gal. I feel like I don't like putting stuff up my nose, bruh. Make me feel like you know what I'm saying? So I try to stay away from putting stuff up my nose, man. I might try it one day. Sky, how you doing? Thank you for pulling up. Happy Wednesday. Edge Alone, Truth. I appreciate y'all. Anthony McCoy, how you doing? Thank you for pulling up. Happy Wednesday. 111. I appreciate the ones, y'all. Good morning, everyone. Grizz in the building. Thank you for pulling up. Appreciate the ones. Debate. I've never, I've never went on live on YouTube and said, dang, this man is attractive. I'm gonna ask if he's single. Down payment on the cowboy hat. Anybody want to match it? I appreciate you. Stress free. Can anybody like match him for me to get a cowboy hat for y'all? I think you're probably the only person in America that yeah, make sure y'all smack that super chat to send love for him if y'all don't mind. But I really think though, Terrence, stress free, you're probably the only person in America that want me to wear a cowboy hat, bro. You might have to pay the whole thing because nobody else is gonna match you. Nobody else is gonna match you, T. Good morning, everyone. Grid's in the building. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. You definitely just made me I try to make mornings edge. Man, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe though, edge. Only if you gonna come back. If you ain't gonna come back, let's not waste nobody's time, right? Time is of the essence. Y'all, I got like 10 minutes and I gotta wake my daughter up for school, but I'm gonna be back here, right? I'm still gonna be here. This is not a dating platform. Please be respectful. Rochelle, girl, I agree. I agree. New York. Monteo, you from New York. Thank y'all for smashing that like button. I'm off her earth. Jane, your love, if only I knew what that mean. You know, every time I see game over, I think of Flip, and I always got to say, game over, Flip, 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 Flip. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm glad you're fine. Damn, you really break it down. I might rob the bank and give you all the loot. Hands to the Senate. Send it, TA. Send it. I'll take all the loot. Twin in the building. Morning, morning, morning. You up doing mornings now? Yeah, this is like Breakfast Club. We'll call it Natalie Club. You feel me? Somebody else send some money? Hat funds. I appreciate it. Y'all smack that super chat for real odds. How much does a cowboy hat cost? Cause um I'll pull up a one on y'all. I'll get y'all all the way together if anybody wants to see me in a cowboy hat. Make sure y'all donate to the cause, man. I think they run like 35. Boston here. Boston in the building. Watch not respond to this at 7:53. It's now 7:51. Brasdell says 7:51 my time. Look at me ahead of time. Right on edge. Boston. Subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Subscribe, subscribe. Damn, you really gonna break it. Damn, I caught up. Shout out to me for catching up. Yeah, we got 16 people in the building. Hands where? To the ceiling. Y'all make sure y'all smack that like button if you like live streams like this. Access to Rome. How you doing, fam? I don't know if he's seen you scored you another free membership, bruh. If you have the opportunity of pulling up Tuesdays on the exclusive membership, which was yesterday, we go live over there. And there, there's a whole vault of videos that you might be interested in, bro. I appreciate your support. I said this earlier, y'all. I did this video yesterday. I look like I'm on that stuff, don't I? I feel like I got cat hair. Y'all see it? It's like something white. All right, we got it. I was like, why do I say bruh so much, bruh? I said it just that same exact way. And I was like, I'm going to stop saying bruh, bruh. I'm going to stop saying bruh, bruh. You know, the swear jar. I'm going to make me a bruh jar where I can't continue to say bruh. bruh? Like, why do I keep saying bruh? Like 3 years ago, I didn't say bruh. And it just happened, like a thief in the night. So I'm gonna try to work on not saying that word, bruh. Yeah, this is real life, bruh. I don't even do it, and I'm not even trying to do it. It just comes out. We got to get Nat on the Breakfast Club one day. We are, bruh. We are going to be on the Breakfast Club. But yeah, this is like, I've been like coming home after work twin and been staying up because I have to get my daughter ready for school and I keep like oversleeping and this is the only way I can't oversleep, y'all. Don't they send like child protective services if you keep oversleeping? I mean, like if you keep taking your daughter late to school. Like last year I got a phone call. They were like, "Yeah, we're trying to figure out why your daughter was late." They said the amount of times. I ain't gonna say it for y'all, for protection of me, right? Your daughter was late X amount of times, Natalie. Like, what can we do in order to not have her late that many times this year? But last year, I was taking my oldest daughter to school. Cowboys all the way. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all smack that. Appreciate you, Edge. I was taking my oldest daughter to school and my youngest daughter. So I was like, nah, man, it ain't gonna happen this year. And I'm worse this year. And they were like, what can we do to help? I was like, y'all can come pick her up yourself. Cause I work night shift. You feel me? And it's really hard for me to wake up. So that's what y'all can do. Bruh jar about to be at 100. Man, I literally said it out loud at work. I was like listening to a video. I was like frustrated over whatever I was talking about. Like, why do y'all do this to women, bruh? This is not okay that y'all do this to women, bruh. What's wrong with y'all, bruh? Then I was like, I need to stop saying bruh so much, bruh. And I was like, oh my God, like this ain't ever gonna stop. When I'm flirting to the ladies in New York, I'm passing by. I say hands to the ceiling. They smile like crazy, like Mad Given TA. Why they say that? Why they smile when you say hands to the ceiling? I would feel like if somebody went by me and said hands to the ceiling, I would think, I mean, without me knowing I say that, I would think like, why are they saying hands to the ceiling? That seems kind of odd. Like, I think I can get it now. I think I get what you're saying. I think. Not the bruh jar. Yeah, man. I think I need it because it's getting out of control. Terrence, stress free. I'm good. How about you? I'm good. Access. I'm glad you pulled up, fam. We gonna stop saying the BRUH word, y'all. The Bears. Shout out to the Bears. You're beautiful. Thank you, Plan. I really appreciate you. Edge, thank you so much for that bronze, man. I really appreciate you. The last time I got a bronze, I said, thank you for the bronze gold medal. And I said, what is pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. Um, the bread's in me like the tattoos on my arm. What does that even mean? I think they injected me with the bread potion because I can't stop saying it, y'all. I don't know. I didn't used to be like it. But some days when I get on live, you know how the trolls get down. I don't gotta explain it to y'all, right? I'm saying I'm like, swinging the bruh everywhere, like bruh, 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 bruh. And someone's like, why do you keep saying bruh? I said, would y'all rather me say another B word instead? Like, beggars can't be choosy. You feel me? The bruh and the zoom ins are forever permanent. Yeah, 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 definitely. You feel me? Thank you so much, Edge. That's really sweet, man. In the end, just take the bruh jar and straight to a car dealership. Stop it. Yeah, I'm gonna come out there like dumping out the bruh jar, like, hey man, I need that Mercedes over there, bruh. Oh, Jordan, no, it's not. What happened? No, what not? The bruh's in me? Has anyone told you that you are forever blocked, hoe? Oh my God. I don't think nobody's ever told them that, bruh. Like, I think that's the news. You know what I'm saying? You block forever, ever, ever, ever. I didn't even see what they said. Is it worth my while or no, it's not worth my while? Uh, has anybody ever told you you suck? What does that even mean, y'all? Let's talk about the topic of discussion, right? The topic of discussion is my time, y'all. It's 7:59, right? What has to be going on when to an individual for them to wake up? And the first thing that's on their mind is, hey, here's a human, you know? Has anyone ever told you you suck? What's going on in your life, bruh? That you gotta what's going on? Like when I wake up, I think typically when I wake up, I drink a lot of water. I gotta use the restroom. You feel me? Then I'm like, all right, I might be hungry. Let me make some coffee, whatever. But what is happening in your life? See, bruh would have been good there. What's happening in your life, bruh? That you gotta retaliate to. Has anybody ever told you you suck? Like, what's going on, bruh? What are you festering? Because that's not normal. Yeah, I'm really taking back a lot of the bruhs. Y'all don't know if y'all catch me or not, if y'all see me. You feel me? But I'm out here in these streets and I'm not saying bruh. So shout out to me, y'all. Has anyone ever told you you forever blocked? Lip gloss, lips are beautiful. Thank you. Rude. I just did. Stop it. Twin. Don't be playing. Never coming back. Forever blocked. Forever, ever, ever. LMAO. Hey, General Washington. Thank you for pulling up. Happy Wednesday. Edge alone said, yes, saying bruh is better than saying pools. Yeah. Or the B word. You feel what I'm saying? Pain. A lot of pain. For real. Check themselves before they wreck. Boy, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Check yourself before. I don't know why I just read it again. When I wake up, I say hands to the ceiling. Do you for real? Like, do you stretch when you say it, TA? Or you just feel me? You just saying it. Is it because of me? TA, V Love in the building, Sarah back in the building, hands to the ceiling. What's inspiring you to say hands to the ceiling, TA? Enlighten me, bruh. Educate me, bruh. Bruh. Looney Tunes, how you doing, bruh? Thank you for pulling up. Happy Wednesday. Top of the morning to you too, 8 Ball Slim. Thank you for pulling up. We got mods on deck. We got V Love. We got Loon. We got Sarah, 8 Ball Slim. What's up, Slime? How you doing, MP? How you doing? Sarah, salute, sis. Good morning. V Love, good morning. Maybe what? Y'all have a brief moment. Y'all got a brief moment for me to wake my daughter up. It says 18 people are in here. When I come back, 13 people are in here. When I come back, y'all all better be in here. If not, there's going to be consequences, repercussions. Like, y'all better not move. You feel me? No, I'll be right back, y'all. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, y'all. I can't even get right. All right, not that y'all actually froze, y'all. I appreciate y'all for freezing. You feel me? Anthony, how you doing? There should be double. There should be double what? What we say, y'all? I don't remember, y'all. I'm gonna be real. I don't know what I was saying, y'all. Good morning, Cornelius. How you doing? Forever. Let's go. Let's go. V Love, maybe. Good morning, Cornelius. TA, yeah, my lady looks at me like I am crazy. It reminds, okay. TA, I'm gonna tell you though, it's only one Natalie. You feel me? With the person Natalie, you can say it. I'll let you borrow hands to the ceiling. You feel me? But just make sure you return it by the end of day. All right, TA. Share the live love. Thank you so much, Loon. I pulled up on one of your lives, bro. I'm gonna be real. You look like you could have been under the influence. I popped up like, "Hey, Loon, I made it to one of your lives," and you were like, "Yeah, I don't know you like that to be modding everybody up, but you feel me?" And I was like, no harm taken, Loon. You feel me? But thank you for pulling up and sharing the live. LOL. There should be double. Anthony, top of the day mods. I'm a ride or die. I appreciate you being a ride or die. Shout out to the mod fans. Shout out to the mod squad, y'all. Can y'all throw ones in the chat for the mods that are in the building? Hands to the ceiling, that keep the chat clean, that block all the trolls. Y'all know it's a 24-hour job. They never know when I'm going live because here lately, I haven't been scheduling them out and they just been pulling up on site. Can y'all drop ones in the chat, man? Because it really does mean a lot. It doesn't go unnoticed that these people pull up effortlessly, effortlessly and stand on business, y'all. For real, for real. Shout out to the mods for real. If they don't drop the ones, I'll drop them for y'all. Thank y'all so much, y'all. Shout out to y'all for real. Cause they sometimes they be fast now, and I can't catch up to them. The bull o'clock where they be on the bulls. For real, for real. I really appreciate y'all. I'm gonna start doing that in each live because it does not go unnoticed, man. For real. Thank you, Twin, for reminding me. Let me not take all the credit. Consequences as well, furniture thrown. If y'all still not here, it's gonna be hell to pay. Boy, I think yesterday I said if I come back and y'all leave because I wake her up every day, I'ma F y'all up. I think I said that yesterday. Terrence, stress free, T Money. So I try to change it up today. How many people you come to? How many people you come to? What does this mean? Um, nah, bro, you gotta have to say something else. I'm not getting it. Edge, what do you mean? Y'all gonna be back at 4:30? I'm gonna try my best to be back at 4:30. It's really hard. I don't know what I want to do with my life. That's a good question, twin. Cause I'm like, what do I do? Right? Well, let's see. Y'all want to help me answer this? Let me get y'all in on how my mind be thinking, right? So be real. My goal for 2026 is to do long form content. Cause realistically, I'm gonna be real, right? That's where the bag is on YouTube, long form. And my heart desires me to go live because I know if I go live, I'm going to attract more people because I really think my personality, my personality attracts people to sub. So I want to grow my channel, but at the same time, I want to make money while doing it. And obviously, me doing all the things I always complain about, being a wife, working overnight, being a mom, blase, blase. It's like, what am I going to focus on? Like, do I stay going live 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and then Tuesdays for the exclusive members and still do long form? Because I want to, like, this week I've done like 2 or 3 long forms. I don't even know if y'all messing with the long forms. I was going to make a poll. But I need y'all to answer all these questions because I have ADHD. But the question is, are y'all messing with the long forms? Are y'all watching them? Do y'all want more of them? Should I chill out? Should I also, on top of doing a long form, because I'm still going to do it because that's where the bag is on YouTube. But should I chill out on going live one day and do more long forms? You feel me? This is like a counseling session. I want to see what y'all think. So let me know what y'all think. I'm going to read the chat now. We do have 25 beautiful souls on planet Earth in the building. Shout out to the 25 people in the building. Y'all, if y'all haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Only subscribe if you're going to come back. I'm really real. You feel me? I'm really real, and I think a lot of people don't tell their audience that subscribe if you're going to come back because they want a whole bunch of subscribers. But I feel like I'm saying subscribe if you're going to come back because if you don't plan on coming back, it ain't going to do me no justice. But also, I don't want to open the floodgates of subscribe. I want to grow my channel, but I want to grow it off of authenticity. I don't want just to have a whole bunch of trolls subscribe, come back, and then like I'm dealing with 40 trolls at one time. You feel me? I just kicked somebody out yesterday. I just kicked a mod out yesterday. I know it's a whole nother story for a whole nother day, but like I have to know people's intentions. So like if you feel like somehow whatever I'm saying is resonating with you and you want to see more of me, but you're gonna listen to what I say and not just idolize me as eye candy. 'Cause I feel like, yeah, it might be a pretty face, but, like, I feel like I got bars when it comes to, like, speaking facts. Subscribe if that hints your interest. Alright, I'm back. I know that was a minute. Girl, cute as F. Nah, she probably gone, but I really appreciate it. Thank y'all for dropping ones for the mods. I apologize, sis, love you if I didn't see you. No, you're good, man. I was at work, so I couldn't get you like I wanted to get you. Not like that, but, like I have work headphones on and the voice to chat really sucks. And I wouldn't be able to conversate with you like I really wanted to, but I did pull up the show support. Shout out to you hands down to the ceiling. Everything's in the ceiling. Your energy. I forgot. You said you gotta get my daughter. Nah. Did I say I gotta get my daughter dressed, y'all? You said you gotta get my daughter dressed. Y'all better be here when I get back. So I said better be double. Ah, got you. Long form. Okay. Be told you ought to be double. I just came back. Thank you for coming back. I told you ought to be double for waiting here for me, Edge. Welcome back, Calfa. Trolls keep you on your toes, TA. You don't even know, bruh. I don't know. I feel like this is like a real life situation for me with the trolls, but I also feel like not like trolls in real life, but I feel like I attract a lot of mm, how do you say it? Weird behavior in real life, but I never thought or imagined that it can follow me online. Um, but I be having weird stuff happen to me from both ends. You feel me? Both ends in real life, online. I think it's in real life because which the way I explain why it happens in real life explains why it happens online. Let me say that, right? Right. So I think mm, it's the same as online, really, if you really think about it, because I think a lot of people initially subscribe because they think, oh, this is some eye candy. You feel me? But then they stick around even though they might not get substance. Cause there's plenty of times, I always use this reference where talking about some real philosophical stuff. Like I could be talking about just like when that guy came in and I said, when he said alpha woman, this is an example. And I can be explaining like I explained to him by saying, like, bruh, if you feel like I'm an alpha woman, it's because I threaten your insecurities. You feel what I'm saying? I threaten your insecurities. So then somebody would be like, "You're beautiful." And it's like, how do you hear me explaining this whole thesis on me being an alpha woman threatens somebody's insecurities and it you talking about you're beautiful. Like, bruh, if you can't resonate with what I'm saying, just leave. You feel me? Like, don't waste both of our times because I'm telling you, if I get you 5 you're beautifuls from the same individual, you out. I'm gonna kick you out because that's not why I'm here. It's not this type of party. If y'all feel what I'm saying. Dang, you early. I was early yesterday, T-Bone. T-Bone Malone in the building. Hands to the ceiling. You're very inspirational, my sis. I appreciate you, Loon. You're doing a fabulous job for women around the world. Wisconsin. Jason, how? Double amount of people. Oh, okay, Edge. My bad, bro. I got to roll. Have a good day. Twin, thank you for pulling up. Shout out to Twin for pulling up. That's exactly what the streamers are going through, having so many. Exactly, Jeremy. But I think, don't get me wrong. You feel me? In a perfect world, y'all, I got something on my eye. B Love, you see me? Shout out to B Love. Um, in a perfect world, I would love to have 1 billion subscribers and they all watch my content and y'all all run the checkup. For real. But I've always been a woman that stands on business, that doesn't allow people to break my boundaries, cross my boundaries. So I know that would disturb my peace. A whole bunch of people acting chaotic and commenting you're beautiful. And like, I don't like that kind of behavior, bruh. I really built my channel for me to express myself about boundaries or whatever I want to talk about. But I don't think it's okay for like people to, you feel what I'm saying? I don't like that kind of attention that comes with it, y'all. I don't know. Hopefully it makes sense because I'm starting to get sleepy. Because I'm starting to get sleepy. Charles, how you doing? Happy Wednesday. 24 Swish. Thank you for pulling up. Ed said he's saying alpha because, like you said, insecurities. Some of us women are just strong AF. They need to get their ish together. And I 100% agree with you. Like I stated, I had a boss tell me that when I was like young and I didn't know what it meant, right? And I would have handled it different if I would have been who I am now. But he told me like, like, "You make me insecure." I don't know what it is. And I was like defensive back then, I was like, "Why? How? What am I doing? Tell me. Why do I make you?" I wanted an excuse and he couldn't. I don't know what it is. You just do. But like now thinking back, you're insecure because yeah, this guy was so weird. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna tell you how weird he was. But now thinking back, bro, you insecure because you're weird you weird. You feel me? And that has to do with you. If I make you insecure, that has to do with you. That has absolutely, positively nothing to do with me. Now back to what made him weird. Y'all, all right, let me tell you what I was doing. I was still at Amazon and we had like, I don't know if y'all know what this is if I tell y'all, because I wouldn't know what it is. So don't take offense. We had a sorter where these totes would come down. And if, it's Amazon, so you get merchandise, you get clothes, you get all these things. But if an item fell out of a tote, it would stop the whole belt. That's the sorter. So the job description I had was like basically manager without the pay. And, obviously you got to keep working, right? Amazon don't make money if the line's down. The sorter controls the whole building. You feel me? So that being said, when an item would go down on the sorter, I would run to go fix it. I'm just extra. And I was like in my tip top shape then, right? And so while I'm running, Me being not a manager, him being a manager, he would just walk because he was so weird. He would just walk like this. You feel me? He would just walk like I can't describe it, y'all. I'm really trying to paint the picture for y'all to understand how weird he is. So for him to tell me I made him insecure or whatever I told you, I can't remember now. Um, and you gotta think, bruh, the building stops. I'm running up a flight of steps to fix it. You feel me? It was fun for me. You feel me? It was fun for me, right? Every day my ring on my watch was closed because like I took it like, I was tip top shape. After work, I go to the gym. It was fun for me. So I think realistically, I made him feel insecure because I would do my job better than he would do his job. That's number one. Number two, I I don't know, bruh. Like I'm outgoing, I'm friendly. He was very like, about everything. If he was behind me or behind people, he would wait like this. Love loyalty in the building, hands to the ceiling. Thank you for the 100. He would wait like this and he would say, look, y'all, he would do this, y'all. I'm trying to paint this picture. Y'all listen to me. Listen to me. He would go like this, right? And let's say you notice he's doing this to pass through, right? If you looked up at him, he would say, thank you. And then he would go. Like, what does that mean? You feel me? So he was insecure because he didn't have a personality. He was really dry. And like I dominated and run circles around him, right? So that's why he was insecure. But I think like now, Ronnie in the live hands up to the sky. I think now I would have said, bro, you're insecure because it's who you are. I ain't changing who I am. Sandwich, you gonna finish writing NIGG? Or you gonna just get put out? Try later, baby. Try later, baby. Gotta be faster than that. Nah, he did that for everybody, Grizz. He would like, I have not seen your mascara. He would do it for everybody, not just me individually. Like whenever he was just very antisocial, very introverted. And that was his way of just saying, bruh, I don't know, bruh. I can't describe. I can only describe me. I can't describe why other people are. But it struck me as extremely odd. You feel me? It struck me as extremely odd. His behavior, bruh. I never seen nothing else like that a day in my life. No, I think he kind of some people said he had what they call it, Asperger's. I don't know if he really did or didn't, but he he was odd, bruh. He was odd. I don't know, bro. I can't you feel me? Yeah, the zoom in, V Love. Yeah, my bad. I know I missed a lot. Let me go up. He's saying alpha because, like you said, insecurities. Some of us women are just strong AF. They need to get their ish together. Right. Let's count it up. You have personality, charisma, wits, boldness, insecurity, and a gift of the gab. You know your strengths? It's all about the confidence of taking it to the next level. You got this. V Love, man, I appreciate you. There is a lot of like characteristics that make a Natalie, bruh. So I appreciate you breaking it down. You feel me? Let me pin you, cook. Let's count it up. Bugging. I'm bugging. Listen, check. You have a lot of ladies doing this, but they be talking in circles. You keep it real and meaningful. It's mad giving. Hats in the ceiling. Appreciate you, TA. LOL, that's my his ish. I think he was just threatened by, like I said, I've always worked at a job. Y'all, it sounds like very egotistical, but I'm just telling you how I know. Just like I stated before, I had a boss that thought I was trying to steal her job. So I really think it threatened him because I outworked him, and maybe he felt as though he needed to outwork me. You know what I'm saying? So that also made him feel insecure. And then I would come in and say hi to everybody. Like I'm a natural leader. So I think me being a natural leader that threatens people who are in leadership roles. You feel me? Because they feel like I'm doing something to stick out, but really I'm just doing me. But that threatens their insecurity. I worked at another job. I don't know how I got this job because I put in an application on Indeed and they hired me as an assistant a manager. So I had a main manager, right? On a shift. She went around telling people that I was trying to take her job and sabotage her. And I think it's just due to how I naturally am. If you're naturally a leader, you're going to lead. And that threatens people who I think some people, I'm going to be real, I think some people just happen to be at the right place at the right time in order to be promoted. You feel me? Like you happen to be here when they were looking for a leader. It doesn't make you qualified to be a leader. You just happen to be here when they were looking for a leader and you took the job for whatever reason, for income, for whatever, because you've been at the company forever. But really, I think a lot of people are born to be leaders. I don't know how to say it without saying it that way. It sounds kind of weird, but that's how I feel. LMAO. For real, Edge. Say what? Grizz. Sounds like a manager. They do not be caring. Boy, but he tried, I guess. I think he got intimidated because I outshined him. Love again. Thank you for pulling up and thank you again for the 100 psychos. A hose. What does that mean? He knows you should have had exactly, Grizz. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Thank you for saying that. Rise and shine, Ronnie. I know I'm behind in the chat. Thank you, Rochelle. I see you very active. Oh my goodness. Look at that flame edge. I appreciate it, man. Is that from the Olympics? Did you steal that from the Olympics? No, in real life. Thank you in real life. Boy, I'm trying to tell y'all. He was saying thank you because you man, maybe, but I think like I would be that one person that would do so much that I don't know, I'm not that way anymore, y'all, but I used to go hard for Amazon, but I would do so much that he would only have to focus on doing little, but some people want the whole pie, to be like, I'm the reason why we had a smooth shift. But like I said, it ain't my calling no more. Thank you so much, Lynn, for the delete. Did he look high? Nah, he didn't though. Rochelle Grizz, morning. Tebow, morning. Good morning. V love, V love. Rochelle, delete, 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 delete. Thank you, Rochelle. Sounds like a corn. Nah, man, he was confused. He wasn't getting lady. He wasn't getting love from nobody. He was so weird. He was so weird, y'all. I've never met somebody like on that caliber of weirdness, man. For real. I pray for people like that because I'm saying he's weird, but like I pray for people like that because he will be forever that way. You know what I'm saying? The weirdness, the thank you. Everything, man. It's crazy. She was insecure rig. Man, right. A lot of managers are weird. Yeah, they are. A lot of managers, like we talked about it. Did we talk about it here, y'all? Case in point, we could have talked about it. I don't remember anymore. Especially today. I'm tired. Maybe. Thank you. Of course, Edge. Please be respectful in the chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. On the spectrum, right. Brandy Green, girl, you pretty. Brandy Green, so are you. And not the good kind. Man, walking around with prayer hands saying, boy, it was more than that. It was just like, bro, you weird, bruh. And like me, when I see something like that fascinates me, I'll just stare at you like, bro, ain't no way you that way. But I pray for people like that because they stuck like that forever. Like, not if he's, like, disabled but the fact that he was like a super introvert, super maximum level introvert. You know what I'm saying? Maximum level, if that's what you wanna call it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's wild out here in these streets, y'all. But we were saying, like, people are weird, managers are weird, and I think they're weird because they don't take acknowledgement, accountability. You feel me? One day we were at work and we needed to get a quota, and we were about to exceed the amount of quota that we typically do. I think they got on the intercom and said, "Y'all, we're 1,000 units away from reaching a new goal." And we did talk about it, y'all, because I tell y'all everything. But the following day, I went to work. I was late, like I sometimes typically am. And one of the managers looked at me and said, "Hi." Then the other one said, "Hi." And I said, "Damn, like both of y'all are saying hi. Usually y'all both don't talk to me. You feel me? Y'all good?" So anyway, the following day, the manager was smiling at me that never says hi. And I said, "Why are you smiling?" And he was like, "Well, I heard you outburst yesterday and say, 'Don't nobody say hi.'" And, I was on my and I had all the managers around me. And I said, "Look, let me tell y'all something. I know y'all don't know I'm empathetic because I got a harder exterior shell, but what would motivate me to allow us to reach y'all's goal or our goal or beating a record? What would motivate me of getting this record, right? If you've never said anything to me, ever, you'll walk past me and not say anything. What will motivate me the last hour of work on a 10-hour shift to go extra harder knowing that you don't ever say anything to me? What would make me do it? Because I'm not getting any more money. You feel me? You're not, how am I benefiting from it? Oh, you're right. We're gonna change. Bruh, the following day, like, that's weird to me. You feel what I'm saying? That's weird to me. Coworkers are weird too. Grizz, in my opinion, you're absolutely right. Everybody's weird. Might have been like a Bible church kind of dude. I can see that, but I just think I don't know, like, I think if I was to hire somebody, because 'cause I've done hiring before, I wouldn't hire somebody like that as a manager because I feel like I said, I have previous manager experience. I think I look for someone to be social and engaging with their crew, and to have someone that caliber acting that way, I personally would not hire him. Um, Being an introvert helps certain types of people. If you're playing a leader role or planning to be one, both determined and careful is a master plan adding. Being an introvert helps certain types of people. If you're playing a leader role or planning to be one, both being both determines and careful is a master plan. I feel what you're saying, but he was an extreme introvert to where I don't know, man. I feel like my my way of management, not all ways of management is the way that I want it to be, but I feel like you have to acknowledge your crew. You have to make them feel appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if I made you feel appreciated, you'll be willing to do more work for me. Not like that, but like that, kind of in a sense. Like, I want you to be motivated of coming to work because you feel as though you feel appreciated. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. So anyway, I feel like you shouting out your crew. Like, I went up to him one day, like, "Today's Steve's birthday. Will you get on the intercom and tell him happy birthday?" "Oh, I don't like for people to tell me happy birthday, so I'm not gonna tell him happy birthday." And I'm just like, "It's not about you. It's his birthday. if he's coming to work on his birthday, like he might want to feel recognized for it being his birthday. If you're that introverted to where you can't tell people happy birthday, you can't look at people, you can't say hi to your crew. Like I get it, that's good probably numbers wise on paper, and that's probably how Amazon wants people to like their managers to be, but I feel like also on the contrary, like if you make people feel valued, you won't have a horrible turnover rate. And I think that's why Amazon's turnover rate is so horrible because they don't make their crew feel valued. You know, during peak prime, we work 60 hours, bruh. And I get it. It's good on paper for my bills, but I feel like I would personally be motivated to do more if I felt personally appreciated, if that makes sense. And not only that, um, the turnover rate. Like you want people who are experienced. Like you would want to pick a person that's experienced, even though they're making more money over a person like, let's say, the turnover rate. You're going to fire the experienced person. You're going to bring in another person. You're going to train this person. They might not get right. You feel me? They might lose all their time and wind up getting fired. I would rather pay top quality for somebody that I know is gonna get the job done. Like, you spend a lot of times training and developing people for them to do a job, and they wind up quitting. So you're wasting money because you still gotta pay them hourly. You still gotta put them in a room. You still gotta have them fill out their paperwork. I would rather have experienced workers that feel valued instead of bringing somebody in that might not last with the company. That's just my manager skills. Y'all, we're gonna get through this chat. Then I gotta get ready to take my daughter to school. Appreciate y'all keeping me up. Break forever. Thank you for pulling up, bro. How you doing? Natalie, you should be a mod next time you see me live. We're gonna network. My sub sis. I do apologize again. I didn't see you that time. Love you, sis. Loon, you're good, man. I appreciate you, bruh. Yo, get money every day. June 40. Joe 40? What's that mean? Bfrost in the building. You got to be a team player, period. You got to be a team player and you have to be a leader. A leader is supposed to communicate. I'm not saying an extrovert has more communication skills than an introvert, but if you have an introvert that's not even going to acknowledge their crew because they're too embarrassed or shy, that's where the communication fails at. And you got to have communication to do anything, man. Plank, thank you so much for the bronze. I appreciate you. Rochelle, stay ready. Rochelle says, if I stay ready, I don't have to get ready. Shout out to Rochelle. I do remember my own birthday, let alone anybody. Well, Steve told me. I remember Steve's birthday because like I'm really big on birthdays. But I remembered Steve's birthday because his birthday was near mine. But the fact that I told you it was Steve's birthday and you still chose to ignore it instead of like acknowledging it, that goes back to keeping your workers. He had been in Amazon for like 3 years, y'all. This generation is so weak. Why they weak? Please be respectful. Thank you all. Look at V Love with the public service announcement. You should do training classes. I've thought about it, but it ain't my thing no more, son. You feel me? My thing's now my channel. I can only make my people feel appreciated. You feel me? That's what a leader does. You feel me? So that's how I feel about it, y'all. What do y'all think? Does it make sense or am I bugging? Drop ones in the chat if it makes sense. Like I said, I'm about to dip out here in a second. Peace, beautiful sister. Enjoy your day. Hands to the MF is ceiling. It's mad given. TA, thank you for pulling up, bruh. Have a good day. I said your favorite word, bruh. Y'all, we got 11 people in the building. Hands to the ceiling. 17 people. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe only if you're going to come back. If you ain't going to come back, Don't do it. Don't subscribe. But I am about to dip out. I really appreciate y'all listening to my management one-on-one skills on what makes a good manager. Make sure y'all have notes. You feel me? Make sure y'all take some notes on how to be a good manager. They have exactly. They have training. I think I heard the Amazon sends their managers to empathy class. I don't think you can teach empathy. Empathy is when you're able to rationalize with other people and how they feel. I don't think you can teach that. I think you're born with it or you're not born with it. So clearly they're not utilizing it for me to tell them, you feel me? Managers have training. Let's keep her subs. Just tight. Let's keep her subs. Just Tom. Oh, thank you so much, Loon. Good morning. Astra, how you doing? God bless. Quick says none of y'all would have made it in the 80s. You're too soft and weak. You're right. What year was I born? 86. Thank you, daughter, for enlightening me on the year I was born. You know, when you get a complete stranger on the internet, they know more about you than you know about you. Have a wonderful day, Rochelle. I'm gonna try to pull back up at 4 p.m., bruh. It's not weak. Not weak. Good morning from Toledo in the building. First time tuning in. Thank you for pulling in Toledo. Athena, isn't that the goddess of love? Athena, enlighten me. I'm actually a manager at the NY Department of Health. 87, he said we wouldn't survive in the 80s, y'all. Give them 24 hours, they still count, fam. Peace Queen, 84 here. Okay, guys. I'm sorry that Nightbot timed you out. Y'all, I got to get ready to go. I really appreciate y'all pulling up. I, 49, and outwork a 25-year-old every day. Can't carry my lunchbox. I feel you, bro, but I'm not on that caliber. I just told you if you heard the whole story. It's something about 49-year-olds, y'all. When you get on that caliber, Imma say this and Imma dip out. For real. It's something about that caliber, like, y'all are, like, stuck in y'all's ways. A lot of y'all, not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all, not all of y'all, are, like, stuck in this way of thinking, like, it's your way or the highway, and if I don't think the way you think, like, it's wild. Like, what happened? You feel me? What happened that made y'all that way? Like, I don't get it. Like, you haven't seen me work. I can guarantee you that I work harder than a lot of people. I know it's actions, not words, but like, you can't judge somebody without knowing, bruh. You feel me? You raised yourself. Well, shout out to you. Shout out to you for raising yourselves. It's like y'all stuck in y'all's ways. Listen, any day of the week, I would give not raising myself and me being this way than to me to raise myself and be that way. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, any day of the week, like it's giving like grandpa energy, bruh. It's like stubborn and grandpa-ish. Like you couldn't walk to school like I did because I walked, you complain too much. Like, let me get my cane and discipline you. Like, bruh, you don't have to. But in order to grow in life, you got to do some self-awareness. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and take accountability, bruh. Like how you think, I think that's a disability. That's a disability, bruh. Like, y'all are always negative, man. Like, what happened, bruh? Who's 49 that can tell me what happened? Cause like something happened for them to be that way. It's wild to me. I don't know, baby. I don't know. I'd rather my parents raise me and me be this way and be reasonable. I'm very reasonable. I'm able to look at both sides of the story. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are stuck in y'all's ego to where you only see things from your perspective. So that's wild to me. You can say whatever, here I am, 39. I started working at 14. You know what I did at 14? I literally, in my neighborhood, pushed a push more to people's house to cut their grass. So you can say you wouldn't survive, you don't work hard, but baby, I didn't lived. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about I want one street over. I'm talking blocks, cutting grass, entrepreneur at 14. So I'm going to say this again because I like repeating myself for you to get the message because you may have missed it. Being stuck in your ways. I would rather, I would rather be this way than be that way any day of the week. And we were made to work. I was slinging hay at 7. What does this got to do with anything? Why are we pointing this out? Shout out to you for working at a dairy farm. Shout out to you. What do you want? Cookies and milk? Like if it made you build character, then realistically you shouldn't want anybody to empathize with your story. It builds you as a character. You're proud of working at the dairy farms at 14. It molded you to the person you are today. It shouldn't be bragging rights, bruh. It should be like, man, I am the way I am because I did this. Like, you want me to feel sorry that you worked at a dairy farm? What do you want? Come on, man, because you acting like a thug. You want a cookie? Because you went to work on a dairy farm and slinging hay? What you want? Cookie, baby? Cookie? You want a cookie? You want chocolate chip? You want oatmeal? Which one you want? Let me know, man. Guys, can we put zeros in the chat for quick for working at 14 at a dairy farm? Can we put zeros in the chat? He wants somebody to feel like he did something. He wants y'all to feel like come on, y'all. He wants y'all to come on. He want it. He's over here every time y'all put a zero. He swells up a little bigger, bruh. Yeah, I worked at a dairy farm. I swung some hay. Oh, y'all just feeding him, bruh. Like Kryptonite does to Spider Man. Damn, bruh. Done more in my life than you. Oh, bruh, shout out to you. Are you a man or a woman? Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me you're a man. Please don't tell me you're a man. Bruh, please don't tell me. Y'all gonna make me throw my head across the room. Please don't tell me you're a man and you want me to feel like you being a man that my daughter called me, y'all. Hold on. Please don't tell me you a man and you want me to be like, oh my God, man, you're a woman. You feel me? You've done more than I ever have in your whole man life. Please don't tell me that's what's going on, man. Please don't tell me that's what's going on, bruh. Yeah, what Hannah Montana say? Nah, she just went outside. I gotta go. What did Hannah Montana say? I'm gonna leave y'all with this quote. I'm gonna read the chat, then I gotta dip out. I appreciate y'all throwing zeros in the chat. I ain't trying to shade nobody, but we need to stop, bruh. I would never feel like stuck in my ways, bruh. That's a disability, bruh. Hannah Montana said, be love. Everybody has those days. Everybody makes mistakes. You hear what I'm saying, y'all? I'm 49. I work 25 years old. Man, yes, have a lovely day. Kids are hard. We raised ourselves. Those damn gyms. Yeah, that's some folks born in the mid 70s and 60s. Boy, like emphasis on stubborn. GM Athena, listening to David Ruffin and stop it, T Bone. I was raised without a dad and I only had a mom and she went to jail. Shout out, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I was going to say shout out to her. And we were made to work. I was slinging hay. We talked about that. They didn't watch enough good movies and shows like us millenniums, man. I look 26. I appreciate it. It's a culture at hand, Nat, because it's more easier than it was back in the day. Nothing bad. Every generation. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, B Love. Every generation goes through it, but like to just sit here and put emphasis and just rub it in your face, bruh. Like, that's weird to me. I don't know. It is what it is. Oh, you got me cracking up. I appreciate you, man. Athena, make sure you come back. I made me a cheap toilet paper, rough, tough. Okay, bro. You gonna be all right. You gonna be all right. I love all generations. It's the way it is. It is. I love all my generations too. Come on now. But I just feel like I don't know, y'all. Different strokes, different folks. God bless him. Quick, it's giving cringe. They not worse than the 60 to 70-year-olds. Um, quick, slow down. It's giving butch. Shut up for sure. Well, we ain't beefing. I'm just standing on business. The mods with time you out for you disrespect. Daughter said you yelling. Thank you. You can debate. Just don't be disrespectful. I appreciate you, Loon. My ways got me paid for house and farm. Shout out to you, man. What do you want? What do you want from me? Quick. At the end of the day. Hold on, y'all. I got to put my daughter in timeout. Hello, I'm 52 years old, and 80s were exciting year. But at the end of the day, look, let me get these on, and then we can. I'll leave. All right. What do you want from me, bruh? The fact that you've done all this. What do you want? You want me to acknowledge it? What is your intentions behind telling me this? What do you want? Let me know, because I just want to know. Quick, come on now, because you know I'm getting ready for school and stuff. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Come on. The point of saying you slang hay, you stood on business, the 80s were rough. You feel me? What do you want from that? Do you want something? Like, what do you want? What is the point? What is the point? You don't want nothing? You just saying it to say it? You're just saying it to puff your chest out? We just gonna wait. Okay. What are you doing? All right. Do y'all see it? What is the point? You saying all that? What is the point? Oh, okay. To realize how easy you got it. Okay. Thank you so much for bringing self awareness and allowing me to know how easy it is. I got it. I really appreciate complete strangers live stream to let them know how easy we got it. Shout out to you, okay? Thank you. Well, the Millenniums created the tech resolution. And yeah, you're exactly right, T-Bone. What do you want? What does it? How does it feel? What do you want, or something like that? I guess he was just trying to say he's a product of the environment. Stop it. Thank you so much, PGA, for being number 60. Yeah, I gotta go, man. I really appreciate y'all. Every day around here, something happens, man. I think that's why y'all pull up on me. Every day, something new happens, right? I appreciate y'all. You're good, Loon. We're about to dip out, man. I really appreciate y'all pulling up, showing support. Mods in the building. Thank you so much. No, I didn't say it hurt my feelings. If you can only take your time and like
Bruh, I'm not gonna bother you. You acting slow. Go get stuck in your time, bruh. I'm just gonna time you out, alright? Anyway, guys, like I was saying, I really appreciate y'all pulling up. I really appreciate y'all pulling up and supporting. I love y'all. I miss y'all. I'll see y'all at 4 o'clock, man. I'm going to set a notification, man. Thank y'all for pulling up and participating and getting active in the chat. I'll see y'all soon, okay? Love you too, Loon. Thank you so much, homie. Bye, Rochelle. Everybody else, T-Bone. I'll see y'all in the next live, okay?